This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by Freshly, chef-cooked healthy meals delivered to your door. Use code MIX40 to get $40 off your meal plan. HostGator, one of the top web hosting providers around, save 60% off of shared hosting for 3 years with code MMA60. Tech for Less, get 5% off with code MMA5OFF. CBD Distillery, get 5% off with code CBDGW. Defense Soap, the ultimate soap for wrestlers, jiu-jitsu, and MMA athletes with the new peppermint oil bars and shower gel. Use code MMA Nuts for 15% off. Hey fans, this is MMA Nuts, episode 412.
412!
My name's Engel Weigel.
Back here at the MMA show, by MMA fans, for MMA fans, walking live between serious and ridiculous. What's happening?
Chemo Sabi.
Chemo
Sabi. It feels a little like fog machine-ish in here for some reason.
Yeah, got real hot up in this mother. I think that's part of the problem.
What?
It's hot.
The heat?
Yeah.
You're hot, man.
Thanks. I work out.
Smoking over here.
Hey, I think I fixed the camera. So we're not going to be super blurry and super in living color.
Matt thinks we look blue. You guys tell us.
I think we're blue this week. I don't know.
I think our skin tone is proper now with the proper color settings. But, you know, it's a never-ending battle.
We try our best. Oh,
so,
that was so cold. I think that's the problem. I went from a cold beer to a warm beer to a cold pop. It's not working out.
If you guys only knew what happens before we start this thing, it's so ridiculous. Literally, it's chaos. It's like Kylie Jenner meets Donald Trump, like, together.
Okay.
I
don't know.
I don't know what I mean by that. I don't either. But I told you this was going to be a problem. I'm not making any sense.
It'll be fine. So this weekend,
bail me out.
ESPN Plus, the first UFC card. You have Henry Cejudo, who's looking jacked, fighting, what's his name? TJ Dillashaw, who looks, what was that movie? Christian Bale?
Machinist? Oh, The Machinist, yeah. He looks
like that, and I don't think one of these guys is making weight.
Dillashaw looks very, very thin, like frail.
Scary, and I think they said he has got another 7 pounds to cut or something.
Where?
Whenever those pictures were out, his eyes are already sunk in. He's got 7 more.
Where?
Someone's missing. I don't know.
Where is he going to make the weight? Impossible. You could see every striation of muscle in his body.
Yeah.
And there's no more weight to cut. You're going to have to cut off an arm.
Maybe. Or
Ooh,
go ahead.
Detachable arm. That's the next thing. You go way in, you put the arm down, and you come back.
Done. They said, I heard someone say, like, well, if he misses weight, well, then why don't they just fight for the 35-pound title then? Have both guys miss and whatever.
Would they do that?
I doubt it. They'll probably just, they're going to get rid of that fucking weight class anyway, regardless of what happens. But I like Cejudo's chances based on the way Dillashaw looks right now. And especially, well, here's the thing. What if he misses the weight then? Does he get the advantage?
Of course.
Dillashaw, like
yes.
everybody usually does.
Everyone who misses weight usually wins. That's like 90-some%, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, but still, he is making a significant weight cut, so maybe it won't be as dramatic. I don't know. Isn't Anderson Silva fighting on this card too?
No, it's coming up soon, but
okay. I saw an
you
email
have Paige Van Zant.
That's it.
And that other chick that's super hot, Rachel Ostovich. And then you have Donald Cerrone. He's fighting at 155 versus Alexander Hernandez.
Sure. I don't know who that is. But
He's
okay.
a fucking killer. I have no idea.
He's a killer. Cerrone will kill him.
But
Cerrone is like the guy. He's going to win these fights, and then the next fight, the big one, he's going to lose.
Well, why back at 55 for him?
I don't know. I think he's lost. I'm getting a Kenny Florian sense from Cerrone. Like, he's not sure where to go. He's just going to keep cutting weight. But I liked him at 170. I mean, I know he had some success there, but got close, but not close enough. That's his story of his career, though.
Yes, on the BMF ranch, making it happen.
Bad motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
We should go there sometime. You think he would allow us to attend?
Yeah, but I think those days are over for me. I don't feel like I'm going to get back into killer training mode ever again.
I don't want to train.
I'm going to get in recreational training mode.
Bud Light with them, that's all. Let's do some Bud Light.
Hang out?
Yeah, let's hang out.
Okay.
Some Bud Light, smoke cigars, maybe go wakeboarding. I never did that before. It
sure.
sounds like fun, I mean, that's what I don't want to fight.
No, maybe just like an hour of training. Nothing crazy, man.
No,
Feeling shit, all right?
Getting
Getting old.
I feel like that would be painful.
Yeah, no sparring. Light spar, maybe. No.
It's heavy bag work.
Heavy bag.
Really what I'm looking for is like a Taibo class.
yeah, what is that shit?
What?
Little boxer size.
Boxer size.
It's the same thing, Taibo.
Yeah.
Billy Blanks.
That's it, yeah. I was trying to think of the guy's name.
Richard Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
What else is coming up? We have Fedor versus Fedor on the 26th.
Okay.
That's coming up. And
is that a pay-per-view card?
That's a good question. That's a Bellator 214 or 216. I don't remember.
Should be a pay-per-view then, yeah.
Well, it's going to be on that. It's probably on DAZN.
Oh,
it's either DAZN or fucking.
It's the Zone, man.
Paramount.
Not that.
Fuck them. Fuck them and their stupid streaming services. I can't subscribe to 8,000 different streaming services. I can't have it.
No.
I just canceled Netflix for the 8 millionth time.
What about female streaming services?
I'm offering those services.
Yeah, I was going to say.
To screen.
Let's order it up.
Ladies.
Instead of ordering up a submission, let's order up female streaming services. What do you think about that?
Oh, I thought you were saying screening.
Screaming.
I said I would screen ladies, but what are you talking about now? Screaming? Yeah.
Oh. This is my representative.
I'm representing him now.
Please talk to him before anything
Things. So I got another question. Remember we were talking about champ versus champ fights, right? And it was the lighter weight fighters that were moving up and were winning. And two of those fighters knocked out the other person in the first round, and then McGregor knocked out Alvarez in the second round. So I was wondering, why does that happen? Is that because the heavier people aren't respecting the power of the lighter one, and then they're technically brawling? Because Cyborg brawled.
For sure.
Eddie Alvarez, I think he brawled to an extent, but that was more of when he wanted to make fights exciting, because he made that comment like, I don't want to wrestle fuck people because the fans don't want to see that. Mm-hmm. And then Miocic, that was probably the most technical of the three fighters that lost, but he still got KO'd.
I think it has to do with the fact that the guys coming up don't cut weight.
Yeah.
And the guys that are at the weight still cut the weight. I think that's the major factor. I really don't think anybody takes into account how much the weight cut makes a factor. And even the champs who have to cut the weight are at a major disadvantage. What was it somebody saying a while back? It was like 80% or 70% you're at when you have to cut weight versus you're at 100%.
Well, it's something like that. I mean, it's probably both, because their game plans both went out the window. Because Cyborg fought crazy, and she had been a little more tactical in her previous fights. Alvarez fought like a maniac, and I think Miocic was just being Miocic. You're not gonna. Cormier's gonna beat everybody.
Could it be the hype of the fight too is affecting how the styles of the champs are, because they know it's a big fight, they want to be exciting, they're more risque.
Could be. Did you say risque?
Risque.
Okay.
Yes.
I see where you stand. All right, what do you got?
Well, speaking of weight and moving up, Tyron Woodley apparently looking at moving to 185 this year.
I don't believe him.
No? I mean, he looks pretty huge in this photo. But I don't think he would have not success at 185. He's pretty solid, strong guy, very athletic.
I don't want to see him fight again. I think he's in that class of he's killing the sport for me. There's a couple guys. He's one of them.
Yeah, like Ben Askren could be one of them coming up soon.
Sure.
Right.
If he gets a... Well, I forgot who he's supposed to fight. I thought they had a fight for him. Was he fighting Robbie Lawler? Or was that just something I wanted?
I'm not sure. I don't recall reading that, but you could be right.
I can't look shit up. But
I'll look shit up right now for you. You talk about something else.
I thought that's who he wanted for him, right? Someone with good takedown defense that could knock him the fuck out.
UFC 235 on March 2nd, fighting Robbie Lawler. You have the memory of a genius.
I didn't go that far. Maybe a small duck.
Looking at the discrepancy, Robbie Lawler 27-12 with 1 no contest. Ben Askren only 18-0. That's a big fight discrepancy.
Yeah, but again, you got to take it with a grain of salt. Askren didn't always fight the best of the best.
No, I'm not. I'm saying Robbie has literally like 3 times as many fights as Askren.
But, to Askren's credit, Askren's taken 0 damage. Like, I think
Robbie Lawler with like 100 fights. That's insane. Crazy.
Yeah. And then think about Gym Wars at Militich. I don't know, they're beating the fuck out of each other. So where were we going? This started with Tyron Woodley going up 185.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to. I think he's saying that, but I think it would be a good move. But I don't ever want to see him fight.
I hear you.
Man, these pictures just do not look as crisp. As I look at the iPhone and I look at my computer, I'm gonna pull this up here.
Yeah, speaking of Ben Askren, he's still sponsored by Litecoin, huh?
Well, and what about Rory McDonald? Wasn't he being sponsored by Dash, and then I think some other buddy sponsored him?
Yeah. What are you looking up now?
Well, this is gonna pull up the computer, but these pictures look much better on here, so we might just go to the iPhone from here on out.
Okay. Sure.
So, Kat Zingano's been wearing that eye patch. Why do I find her hotter now with the eye patch than not? I mean,
because you have a secret attraction to pirates, I think. That's nice.
A lot of people were giving her grief for the second picture.
Why?
I don't know. Thought she looked fat. Like, what are you, out of your mind? Like, she looks healthy.
Yeah, these guys are like keyboard warriors that are like.
Well, I don't know what they want.
Oh, that bitch is fat.
Yeah.
She's not fat. She
not
looks
at all.
like a very healthy woman.
And you know what would make her sexier if she had a leg brace? Eye patch and a leg brace. I don't know what that's about. It's something hot. Maybe because she can't get away and run fast.
Wow, maybe she dressed up as a pirate. Maybe you gotta think.
Oh, that's it. If she had a peg leg. See, that's where we're going. I want to fuck pirates.
You could always
put a parrot on her shoulder. Maybe I'm a caw.
You can role play. Have like a chicken outfit and like a wolf outfit, and the wolf fucks the chicken.
Now you crossed the line. I'm not in that bestiality. You fucking weirdo.
No, it's a wolf fucking a chicken, not a person. That's not bestiality.
But you're pretending bestiality. That may be worse than actually fucking a dog.
I never said anything about dogs. I said wolves and chickens.
Hey, what's Paige Van Zant doing here?
Admiring her breasts. It pictures. I don't know. What is she doing?
I don't know.
But I find these pictures interesting because, like, she looks large in this photo, but she's actually like this tall.
She's like 4 foot. It's no joke.
Like, it's strange.
And did you notice the other thing? What's with all the belly button rings? There's one there, and one there.
I think those are hot.
And then Megan Anderson had posted a picture. I don't have it in here, but she also had one.
Yeah?
Is this a young woman's game that I'm not privy to?
Belly button rings are pretty fucking hot, man.
I've never seen one in
Pierced
real life.
splits, pierced nipples, it's all good.
Ew. Next thing you're gonna tell me, like shoving a bar of glass up a woman's nina would feel good.
Only if they want to. Not a bar, it's an egg.
Moving right along.
I'm just saying.
Did you know Holly Holm's getting a divorce?
I didn't realize she was even married.
Neither did I until I read the article.
Okay.
Apparently she's getting divorced.
Why?
And I don't know.
She looking for a suitor? Holly.
Maybe. And apparently you can pay $20 and you could train with her at Jackson Winklejohn.
All of a sudden now?
Yeah. They are. Someone said they are whoring her out.
Oh,
not my words, but someone else.
She's looking for a suitor.
So they have some footage of her training recently.
You have a photo of Holly Holm? Here we go.
Yeah, hang on.
He's gonna show me some porn, I bet.
Waiting.
It's gonna happen. Nice.
This is the smallest picture ever, but
is that really her?
No, it looks like her though. Going for it. Treadmill. Not making it happen. Ugh.
Oh, damn.
Well, it's like Holly Holm. That's what you get for $20. You get to be privy to this kind of action.
That lady's drunk.
She's going for it.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get divorced, right? You hit the booze.
You hit the booze?
I don't know.
When you get divorced?
The lady does.
Brother. I hate something else, but it ain't booze.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
I hear you. I'll give you one more. Amanda Nunes says she'll never do 145 again. Does this do anything for you?
What am I looking at?
Her trying to get into a pair of pants.
Actually, it kind of does. Why is she wearing pants that don't fit?
Because she's cheap?
I mean...
that does nothing for me.
I find it interesting. Some women out there like the pants to be so tight that they don't fit into them. I don't get it. Like, for me, I want my pants to be comfortable. Comfort is key. I like to look good, but I also want comfort. I cannot have pants that are so fucking tight I can't breathe.
This is just turned into the gayest show on the internet.
Really?
We're talking about pants and
the
tightness and men's pants, women's pants. The fuck, are you a fashionistas? What's going on over here?
No, you brought up the pants thing. But does it do anything for me?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay.
Nothing?
I just, no.
You feel nothing?
There's something... Maybe, and it's not, I don't even think it's because she killed Cyborg, but...
Yes, it is. Don't lie. He's holding a grudge.
No, there's just something
Cyborg
about her.
girl.
Just doesn't sit right with me.
She killed Cyborg.
Maybe it's because she's the dominant player in that relationship.
Oh, that bothers you because she's...
Maybe that's it.
I see.
Maybe because she's too alpha. But why do I like Cyborg and not the Amanda?
But Cyborg is more feminine.
Okay, thank you.
I think.
Well, I've seen pictures of hers way more feminine than some of the stuff that circulates. I think a lot of that's photoshopped.
It's possible.
To make her look more manly.
Maybe.
I'm just saying. What else you got?
Well, Frank Mir is going to make his pro wrestling debut at Josh Barnett's Bloodsport event, WrestleMania weekend. That is happening on April 4th.
So they're running against the WWE? Or
yes.
At the same night?
Some kind of wrestling thing is happening. Thursday, April 4th.
Well,
it's 4 p.m. in Newark, New Jersey.
A man's got to get paid. I don't know if that's safer for him from a...
wrestling?
Yeah.
Probably.
I guess it depends of what kind of maneuvers he's going to try to pull off.
He can juice up as much as he wants.
He already was. You see his last fight in Bellator. He was...
I think him and Barnett are friends, so makes sense. He didn't try to kill Barnett. Only
maim him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Frank Mir. What else you got? Moving right along.
Me?
Yeah.
That's it for now.
And you see, Anderson Silva was arguing that he wants the UFC to reinstate the TRT exemption.
Really?
I don't know. What do you think about it?
I like it. I'm all for it. You know,
because he was under the argument of older fighters, right? Give us a little something to stay in the game.
I feel like the era of the UFC, it's like the baseball era when Barry Bonds and Mark McGwire were blasting all those home runs. The TRT era, like 5 years ago now, maybe longer, 7 years ago, 5 years ago.
About five.
Yeah. So that was one of the greatest times in MMA. All the guys were on testosterone therapy, fucking knockouts.
Even guys that didn't need it were on them.
Knockouts everywhere.
The heavyweight Todd Duffy, I think he was on it.
He's like 24. He needs TRT. That's
he got
strange.
knocked out so brutally. I love that guy.
But yes, the Vitor Belfort TRT era is a glorious time in MMA.
Yeah.
Please bring it back. I don't mind. I'm all for it. Make it happen, Matt.
All right. Done. I'm perusing here. I can barely read right now.
I can see
it's so bright.
Things are happening.
There's this weird beef going on Twitter with Nate Diaz and Khabib.
Going
back and forth. So initially, Khabib had tweeted something out at Conor McGregor. It's a GIF of him subbing Conor. It says, "You will live with this shame all your life. Bye." Okay, whatever. And then the bye is B-I.
Okay.
So you can read into that. And then Nate Diaz replies and responds to deal with that. I'm coining phrases.
Replies. That's actually a good word. I like that.
He says, "I slapped you in the head. You and your team didn't do shit. Live with that. You're all pussies."
Wow.
So, I don't know what to make of Twitter beef anymore.
I think it's all bullshit. I think they try to test, like, Is there interest? Are the fans going to get crazy? And then they make a fight. That's how that goes.
Well,
it's like a marketing engine.
Okay, but if he hasn't fought in 2 years, should he even be able to say anything?
Yeah.
He should just shut the fuck up.
They went 1-1, no? 1-1, right?
What?
The fights. Oh, no.
No, I'm talking about Nate Diaz and Khabib. Like, Nate, why is Nate even talking to anybody? Why is Nick even saying anything?
Because they're gangsters,
not even in there.
Man. They're in there. They're getting in there.
They're not fighting. I think they're both done fighting.
I don't think Nate wants any part of that Khabib fight. I think that's bad for him in many ways.
Yeah, he'll get raped. Who fucked him before? Rory McDonald at 170.
Yes. Sounds right.
Suplexing him.
Dude, it was a massacre.
Nonsensically.
Khabib is going to do even worse. It's going to be like Daniel Cormier, Dan Henderson. Remember how he threw Henderson all over the ring?
I'd watch that fight.
It's so fun.
Khabib and Nate Diaz.
Yeah,
why not?
He'll destroy him. I mean, he has a chance off his back, but I just don't see that happening.
Well, yeah, he's not going to get finished, so maybe he would let Khabib tire himself out by just beating the shit out of him.
Homer Simpson approach.
Sure.
Right?
I can
Throw
see
me
that.
around like a rag doll, but you be tired in the third round, and that's when I come get you.
It's all about, it's a war of attrition.
My favorite moment is the Donald Cerrone fight. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
When it's like third round start, and he's like, "What's up, fucker?" And Cerrone's like, "I'm fucked."
Yeah,
like,
he spent it all out.
That's it. The look they gave each other, they both knew this is ending right now, because Cerrone knew he had nothing left.
Yeah.
So
it was weird. We see Jon Jones got a new Twitter profile pic.
No. Oh damn, this was lion.
With the fucking lion head.
I like it.
It almost looks like Amanda Nunes getting up on him. Give him a little something. And he's in that starting pose that he likes to do at the beginning of every fight.
Yeah, why does he do that?
I don't know.
Fuck with people.
Because remember, Belfort almost kicked him in the head when he did that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get the fuck up. Quit playing this little bullshit game. Oh, Jesus. I don't know about this.
You said Jesus.
I don't know about this next video.
Is it racist? Is it racial?
No.
Is it? It's not racist or racial?
No.
Then we're good.
It's just, maybe I'll just let you watch it and then you can give me feedback. It's a little man.
Oh, I saw this, I think. Let me see.
I don't know what he's trying to accomplish here.
Oh,
he just
I saw
gets fucking destroyed as a sheep. Looks like a sheep.
He just praised himself.
He's like left, right, head kick.
I mean, it's inappropriate. It's also extremely funny.
Fuck that guy. He got what was going to him. I've seen little kids be assholes.
He didn't even hit that thing, though. That's a goat, isn't it? That sheep?
They looked similar, and I have video of
I don't
one
think sheep attack like this. I think it's a goat.
I think it's a sheep.
I could be wrong. You could be right.
I saw a sheep in Hawaii with goats.
Oh, wow.
And the sheep were making the same noises.
Ah.
Yeah. What the fuck? I have a video, but I don't feel like getting it. So I don't know what to make with that video.
Pretty cool.
Let's skip this question. All right. So Firas Zahabi apparently made some comments about Conor McGregor, talking about shit. I don't even really know. I think he was talking about how do you beat Conor McGregor. Whatever he said offended Conor. So then Conor replied. He said, "Hey Firas, young man afraid to get in and fight himself. Stop talking about me like you know me, you twerp. You are what age? Why are you not in there yourself? Are you not up to it? You rent dorms and hit a clock for a living. Shut your pie, kid." Interesting concept. What do you make of coaches that have never fought? I guess that's where I want to go with this question.
I don't have a problem with it. You know what? Sometimes people are better teachers and analysts than they are actually performers in the arena. But I do think someone who has performed in the arena and also has the mental thing going on and can teach other people has an upper hand. But I think Firas is one of those guys that has extreme knowledge of the sport, but he's just never actually competed at the highest level. And I'm okay with that. What about you, sir?
I agree.
He has other opinions. He's holding back.
No, I think it's totally fine.
Yeah. Who cares?
As long as you have fighters that are successful, it shows you know what the fuck you're doing.
Because training a fighter is not the same as fighting in the cage. It's a whole different thing.
Right.
And there's no, I don't think there's any shame in anything.
Yeah, and I swear he had. I'm sure he's had jiu-jitsu matches. I'm pretty sure he had some sort of striking matches.
Yeah,
maybe not MMA,
yeah.
but he's had some combat experience.
Yeah.
I like my notes when I write tweet of the week and I have no idea what it is. It's just click this link. Hope for the best.
Uh-oh. What am I looking at?
I don't know yet. I think there was dialogue that needs to be read, so whatever the wording is, all in all, it's just another dick on the wall.
Oh, it's a Pink Floyd reference.
I think we might be in like high school. Someone threw a big black dick on the wall, and someone else is beating it off.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And then there's like a T-shirt saying, "Don't film this! Don't film this!"
She was kind of hot for a second.
The kids are all laughing.
The teacher looks like she wants to have that dick to all to herself.
Yeah.
It's like, give me that
damn
giant
right.
black cock.
That wins tweet of the week.
It's hot. Why am I slightly aroused all of a sudden? What's that mean?
I don't know.
I'm perverted.
You like things.
Sometimes.
Nuts.
Okay.
So moving right along. Breakneck speed. Donald J. Turd says, kind of disrespectful pose on TJ. Ever seen this before on a UFC promo poster? Your thoughts? He's got his thumb out. Like this fucking guy thinks he's going to beat me.
It fits TJ's personality.
100%.
He's got that slightly asshole personality.
A little douchey.
Yeah.
Well, I was to say one thing. That's the first poster I've ever seen someone smile on.
Good point.
Never, and we've pointed out, I think, for years. Why are they letting him smirk it off?
Why not?
It's weird.
Is it? I think it's fantastic.
Okay. Mario Brooks asks, will Jones get his belt stripped again in the future?
Yes. It's going to happen before 6 months from now. It's going to fail something.
I'll agree, but time frame may be longer. Will we see DC versus Lesnar this year?
No.
No. Will the move to ESPN be as much of a shit show to find the right channel as it was with Fox?
I'm going to go ahead and say this is probably one of the most positive things they've done. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, because now you have Ariel Helwani on ESPN, so you have a legit MMA person, not these other guys that want to play MMA on the weekend, trying to cover a sport. Which current champs do you think will keep and or lose their belts this year? Well, DC is losing it by default because he's walking away from the sport.
Yep.
Right in time for Cain Velasquez to come back and not fight.
Perfect time.
Whitaker losing belt. Who else is weak?
Well, I think Jon Jones loses his belt.
Sure.
And he has many factors going against him.
And then whoever's the 125-pound champion losing their belt.
Yes.
Everyone else stays the same.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a fuck, marry, run for your life.
Oh, boy. He's changing it up.
Well, we've got two. So you have Laura Sanko. It's all UFC-type women. She's a former fighter, by the way. Megan O'Leary, 4'2".
Not my favorite.
And Karen Bryant.
Come on. I know. Some sexual chocolate.
You love that neck, right?
I do. I got to go with Karen Bryant to fuck.
Ugh.
You're like, no. But I'm going to go ahead and marry. I'm going to run away from the middle one and marry the first one, the blonde.
Yeah, I'm with you here.
Got to think for blondes here. Sometimes.
Yeah, marry Laura. Fuck Megan. Kill Karen. No part of Karen Bryant.
Yep.
Cannot stand that lady.
Yeah.
No, she's just annoying. There's nothing. It's like Jon Jones for you.
Yeah, I get you.
They're one and the same. Annoying. Moving right along. After losing his third title fight at UFC 232, can we say that Alexander Gustafsson is the greatest UFC fighter to not win a belt? If not, who is?
Donald Cerrone. Damian Maia, to name a couple.
Gegard Mousasi.
That's another one. Thank you. Who else?
I don't know.
I was going to say Michael Bisping, but he won the belt.
Fluke.
Come on.
Fucking Fluke!
Come on. Yeah, that's my list. I don't know.
If you could only see one of these rematches in 2019, which one would you pick? McGregor versus Diaz, Nunes versus Cyborg, or Jones versus DC?
Nunes versus Cyborg. We'll see it one more time. See if that was a fluke or not.
I want McGregor versus Diaz because I'll watch it 100 times.
It was a good
They
fight.
beat the fuck out of each other both
Yes, they did.
times. I don't know if I'm going to ask that one. I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to go to this one. Brandon Mason asks, what are your early predictions for Jones versus Smith? Who wins and how?
Jones via KO brutally first round.
Maybe. I'm just wondering.
Late first round.
Is he going to train?
Yeah, he'll train.
Because I wonder if he's going to have Alexander Gustafsson syndrome. Like, oh, I don't need to train for this guy. GSP, Matt Serra.
Could be.
I think he actually gives him more trouble than we're expecting. I think he goes 2 rounds.
Yeah.
But then Jon will still get the win. And we'll not be surprised if we get some kind of crazy upset here. And put that down. I'm not going to live with it, but I'm going to put it down.
Okay.
See if I got another question. I don't want to ask that one.
You got to fuck, marry, kill, you said?
Yeah, there's more.
Oh, it's coming.
We haven't hit Rodrigo's.
Oh.
Rodrigo Machado, close it out.
There we go.
Look at that. Just like that. You ask and you receive. It's time. Pound sign Nuts Roll, pound sign Matt Rape Train, pound sign Ingo Sugar Daddy. Who would win in a trilogy fight if they fought today? Forrest Griffin or Shogun?
Shogun.
I was going to say Griffin because he may be fresher, but Shogun's on a resurgence.
That's what I'm saying. He's still in the game.
He's still active.
Mm-hmm.
Forrest is retired.
For years now.
Retired. Yep. Would you rather be hung by a noose or decapitated by a guillotine?
Decapitated. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'd choose decapitation.
Way
So I want to be able to look at my own ass with my own eyes. Go, damn, that is a fucking sweet ass.
Oh my God.
If I could get close enough to it, I would bite it.
Okay, so perverse. I like it.
Never mind. I didn't say toss that salad, but I'm not tossing my own salad. I'd bite my ass, though. Would you rather inform a room of first grade students that their favorite pets have died tragically?
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Or explain to a room of first grade students how sex works in graphic detail?
Sex.
Why?
Because I don't want to tell them about their pets that died.
Oh, I think I kind of want to.
Sounds horrible. It's like a bucket of tears.
I hear you. But I've been watching some fight. Sometimes you watch street fight videos, and there's always like some crazy cunt. Yeah, like, oh my God, stop! And I think that is my favorite part of the video.
The trauma?
Yeah, of the
Oh
other
my
people
God.
watching the fight than the actual fight itself.
You're going to hell, Matt.
So I think I would like to inform the kids that their pets died to get their reactions. The shriek. What is it? The women's screaming service? But I want the first grader screams. And that's going to be a blood curling
Be like
scream.
so screamy, so scared. You just go.
Yeah. Then pass out.
There's
fetal
no
position.
noise.
That's fine.
So scared.
This next question, when I read it earlier, I couldn't understand it, so we'll try. Would you rather go back to age 5 with everything you know now, or know now everything your future self will learn? Okay, it made sense.
Age 5. My watch is telling me to breathe.
Breathe!
It's done it twice. Am I not breathing? Maybe I'm not breathing.
Your THC level's off the chart.
Yes. More THC.
Yeah, you need more.
I think the first part sounds more interesting.
They might put me in an institution, though.
Why?
If I have that much knowledge at age 5.
That's amazing.
Like, what the
Can you
fuck? This
imagine?
guy knows some shit.
By the time you hit teenage years, you will be unstoppable. The women won't know what to do because you'll be so. Imagine yourself at 15 with all the shit you know right now.
I know, but then you gotta be around all these other retarded kids.
Good point.
Not retarded in that sense,
But
but
just
I'm
kids.
just saying,
Kids.
just kids.
Yeah.
And you won't look at things like a kid did. I wish I could look at things like a kid did again, through kids' eyes. Or just be short and not be. I remember going to Subway and fucking counter was super tall. I remember the day that I could see over the counter. I'm like, holy shit, tall.
I'm a man.
They asked me what I wanted to eat. They didn't ask my mom for a change. That's when you know you're growing up.
You remember that vividly.
Mm-hmm. It was a big deal. I'm like, holy shit.
Coming of age story.
That's right.
Amazing.
So you always make your kids order their food.
I like that.
Like, you tell them what you want.
My son is always like, Dad, just get me this. I'm like, the fuck I'm going to do that? You tell that man what you want to eat or you're not eating.
Exactly.
That's kind of how it works, man.
You're like Duke Rufus in the corner. I'm not fucking giving you the water, Pettis. You take the bottle.
Yeah. He gets nervous about it. I'm like, don't. He's going to be 10 soon, but I'm like, order the fucking sandwich. Tell him what you want on it.
That's right.
And if you fuck it up, it's your fault.
Yeah, that's on you. That's not on me.
Learn how to order a sandwich, damn it.
Fuck, Marry, Kill Celebrity Edition number 28. These ladies were very hard to find on the internet for some reason.
Literally, Matt's like, oh, he's got too busy whacking it.
Glamour Model is number 9. So we have Alyssa Nicole Pallet. That's that chick.
Oh, my Lord. That's a lot of boobs.
Cherry D.
That's your kind of woman right there, I think. No?
And then there's Katie Downs.
Oh, I'm going to marry Katie Downs.
I'm with you there.
That's hot. Blonde, curvy.
Right.
So much heat. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm curious about this middle one. I got to fuck her and kill the first one.
Yeah, I agree.
We agree. Twice now. That's crazy.
I put up no resistance. You have any knowledge for this week?
Knowledge-wise, I'm thinking... No. Do you have any?
Yeah, I saw this cool story. You know how sometimes Google posts headlines to stories, so this title says, Report! Nick Young stole man's phone and hit him in the dick and balls at a car wash.
Couple of things. Who's Nick Young?
I don't know, but... And then the one under it is kicking him in the nuts!
I like it. Hey, if you're going to fight somebody, kick him in the balls.
The dick and balls, especially at the car wash. Working at the
Dick and balls at the car wash?
Yeah.
Sounds like a...
Well, I don't know what else I got. I got one more.
That's an interesting knowledge.
I like old people. I think we said this a couple shows ago. I like old people at the gym. No, I said I wanted to...
I thought you just stopped. I like old people, period. I'm like, what? Wait a minute.
No, I thought I said you could beat the shit out of them. Didn't I say that?
At the gym? Oh, you did say that.
No, just in general.
Yes, you said
just
that.
because they're old and they smell. But I said I like old people when they're working out because they invent new exercises. So there's this guy doing work.
Oh, that's like a fucking motion. What do you think he's doing?
Working on his posture.
Oh, yeah. For when he's banging later.
Sure.
You gotta get those hips involved. You know?
And he was doing it to a heavy bag. How disrespectful to the bag.
Maybe he likes it.
Or again, is that the Tony Ferguson type training we should be employing?
You never know. It could be next level. It's better than the Cain Velasquez training per regimen. You're guaranteed not to blow out any.
That's right. Let's get out of this show. I'm out.
It's
Sorry.
Weirdest show ever.
Right.
Is that right? Okay.
Let's get out of this.
That has been this week's edition of MMANUTS. My name's Michael.
Matt Griffin, thanks for playing.